Admiral Tanner withdraws from Federal Navy. Admiral Aidan Tanner has formally resigned his commission with the Federal Navy mere weeks after a presidential pardon overturned his court-martial. He had returned to naval service following an executive order.
Landing gear retracted.
But this unexpected resignation means he is no longer a member of the military, although he retains the honorific of Admiral. Admiral Tanner released a personal statement, which was published by the Federal Times. I must begin by expressing my gratitude to President Hudson, and thank all those who supported my actions.
Frameshift drive charging.
In the T-Tauri system. History has proven that Salvation was willing to sacrifice millions of lives in his personal vendetta against the Thargoids, and we are suffering the after-effects of that obsession.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Today, the Federal Navy was once my home, but my disillusionment has grown over recent years. Politics and commercial influences hold this great institution back from safeguarding the Federation to its fullest capability. Now that the Thargoid threat has reached such a colossal degree, I find such restrictions frustrating to a point that I would likely be a nuisance to my fellow admirals. I have too much respect for every person serving the Navy to offer anything less than my best. That best is now prohibited by bureaucracy. Therefore, I am stepping down for the benefit of all. As per the
Frameshift drive charging.
Presidential pardon's terms, I will continue developing anti-Xeno strategies as an independent military specialist. I will liaise directly with Fleet Admiral Tayo Makori to contribute to the Navy's war.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Efforts, while also collaborating with other organizations down the line. I remain dedicated to saving lives and bringing this war to an end as soon as possible. To many Thargoids who may be listening, you haven't seen the last of me yet. Xenoscanner upgrade. Pilots Federation alert. An improved Xenoscanner has been released to assist combat vessels engaged in anti-Xeno operations. Following increased calls from AX pilots that the existing Xenoscanner's limited range was a hindrance, Professor Palin's team at Art Laboratory delivered a redesign to manufacturers that extends the scanner's upper range to 2 kilometers. Industrial complexes have worked overtime to distribute the latest model of Xenoscanner. It is now available from military, high-tech and industrial planetary bases, as well as rescue megaships.
System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Experimental weapons stabilizer becomes available. Pilots Federation alert. The Class 3 experimental weapons stabilizer is now available following
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
With Biotech's delivery initiative in LHS-1163. The corporation's PR division confirmed the release of its new product in a press release. This variant of Azimuth's experimental weapons stabilizer is now widely available for purchase. By redirecting and absorbing internal stresses, it allows a ship to carry a total of 5 AX weapons rather than the previous limit of 4. The Class 5 variant of the stabilizer, which permits 2 additional AX weapons, is scheduled to reach the market next week. Our manufacturing partners were able to begin this rapid production cycle thanks to receiving great quantities of meta-alloys, insulating membranes, HN shock mounts and beryllium. Pilots who delivered these materials can now collect their rewards from the glorious Prospect megaship in the LHS 1163 system. Azimuth Biotech remains fully committed to supporting anti-Xeno initiatives. Our team will continue playing a significant role in combating Thargoid aggression and protecting innocent lives. Retail outlets have reported an increase in purchases for both AX missile racks and multi-cannons, including the enhanced designs recently produced by the engineers Liz Ryder and Zachariah Nemo. The Class 5 variant of the stabilizer is expected to further boost sales of AX weaponry when released on Thursday, 2nd February. The pro-Aegis stance of the Princess Aisling Duval's call for the Empire to commit to a resumed Aegis project, alongside the Alliance and Federation, has received a harsh response. Admiral Denton Patrias was approached for comment by the Eye on Achenar newsfeed. We all have our part to play in the Empire, but questioning military policy is hardly within a princess's remit. I would humbly suggest that Her Highness focuses on those areas where she excels: charity work, hosting parties, advocating the well-being of the citizens, and so forth. A similar viewpoint was expressed by Senators Torval, who simply remarked, "Perhaps I am old-fashioned, but there was a time when attempting to challenge the Emperor's decree was viewed as an insult to the throne." Hadrian Augustus Duval's response was less confrontational but clear.
Leica, Oscar Whiskey, Romeo. Greetings, Commander. Please take care when entering this Alliance facility. Access granted.
I firmly
Proceed
believe
to
that
landing at
non-collaboration
18.
is the best direction for the Empire, and respectfully ask Aisling not to undermine this policy through the press. However,
Automatic docking system engaged.
Senator Caspian Leopold offered, "Take. Princess Aisling has a much better understanding of political realities than many give her credit for. After personally consulting with scientific, military and political specialists, she has concluded that reforming Aegis is the logical move. Far from challenging Emperor Arissa's policy, this is a heartfelt attempt to support her reign by increasing the Empire's chances of
Landing gear deployed.
victory against the Thargoids." Thargoid War Update, January 3309. Vox Galactica reporter Jade Sanderlin has published a summary of the current situation in the conflict against the Thargoids. Many of us who witnessed
Ship is down. You are cleared to disembark.
those terrifying events in HIP 22460 felt that it was both an ending and a beginning, that history had turned a page. 5 months later, the Second Thargoid War has escalated to a point which may yet close the book altogether. The arrival of the alien
Incoming message.
maelstroms resulted in 4 full populated systems being completely overwhelmed by the Thargoids. Dozens of neighboring regions were also attacked by their fleets, leaving starports and settlements ablaze. Billions were killed and billions more fled from their homes as panicked refugees, creating the greatest humanitarian crisis of all time. Despite the lack of coordination previously provided by Aegis and Salvation, anti-Xeno efforts have been Herculean. Allied, Federal and Imperial warships rapidly responded to form a vanguard against the invaders, and thousands of independent pilots have valiantly fought the Thargoid swarms across multiple battlefields. Military experts believe that neutralizing the maelstroms will stem the endless waves of Thargoid vessels. Unfortunately, their caustic clouds and repulsing energy waves prevent our ships from exploring whatever resides within.